What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about powerful money affirmations for real estate investors. These are basically affirmations to say every single day, I think multiple times a day. And if you probably heard about affirmations before, I'm really into the book. I'm going old school. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He calls it auto suggestion. This is what successful and wealthy people have done throughout the ages. Because ultimately, what we're doing, everybody, is reprogramming our subconscious mind. As many of us probably know, our conscious mind is like the tip of the iceberg. Everything below the surface of the water, everything below our conscious mind is really what manifests in our life. And a lot of it has to do with the conditioning and programming that we have running between our ears. A lot of this conditioning and programming was established when we were young, between the ages of 0 and 6, I think, or 0 and 8. I don't know exactly, but it's kind of out of our control. We're conditioned, we're programmed. And I know myself personally, I was not programmed for success. My parents did their very best, and they, of course, loved me, and I have a wonderful family experience, just not so much when it comes to building wealth. They didn't raise me or program me for success. They kind of leaned more into rich people are shady. They didn't specifically say rich people are shady, rich people are bad, but there was always a negative type of tone, even to this day. Spoke to my mother on the phone for about an hour yesterday. And even when she talks about somebody who is finding success in their life, I hear it slightly, just a little bit negative connotation, a little bit negative tone. So if we are going to manifest the life, if we're going to manifest money into our life, we need to take control of the way that we think and especially the way that we feel about money and people who have money. So these affirmations are going to set you out on the right foot. I suggest doing these daily, first thing in the morning. I did post the affirmations down in the description below. Feel free to copy, paste them, put them on a doc. What I did was go down to the little local UPS store with a paper and had them laminate this. And I have it right by my bedstand. This way I can do it right before I go to bed when the mind is the most fertile. So this way, this is the last thing hitting my brain right before I go to sleep. This way, my mind can continue to work on it while I sleep. And then, first thing in the morning, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm implanting these affirmations into my brain. I suggest you do the same. First affirmation: money is a tool that I use to create value, assets, and wealth. Money is just a tool to create value, assets, and wealth. Number two, wealthy people are good, generous people. I love that one. Wealthy people are good, generous people because a lot of us have been conditioned to think wealthy people are bad, shady people. The opposite is good, generous people. We must pay attention to how that we are reacting or responding to people who have wealth. Our subconscious mind is never going to allow us to manifest wealth in our life if we feel that wealth is bad or wealthy people are bad. Our subconscious mind is not going to create something that we think is bad. So wealthy people are good, generous people. I bless wealth in all the people that have it. Love that. When you see somebody who has wealth, bless them. It's the opposite of kind of the way I was programmed. And that's, oh, he must be up to something shady. Oh, he must be a thief. Oh, he must be doing something wrong. No. Wealthy people, I bless wealth in all the people that have it. I deserve wealth and give myself permission to create wealth. I deserve wealth and give myself permission to create wealth. Powerful right there. I lived my life a long time. I'm 40 years old right now, and I'm just coming into the fact that where my self-worth is raising to a level where I can actually manifest real money. We've done a lot of real estate transactions and stuff like that. We've been able to build a portfolio. I'm grateful. I'm so excited for the future because I'm just coming into a place where my self-esteem is elevating, where I truly feel I deserve, right? I deserve wealth. A lot of times for me personally, I kept myself down, just to like feeling like I don't deserve. And this comes from conditioning and programming as well, feeling like I'm not worthy. So this affirmation is powerful, powerful. I deserve wealth and give myself permission to create wealth. I bless all wealth and all the wealth in my life. and it's going to keep coming, everybody. Let's go. I control the process of creating wealth and becoming wealthy. You are in control of your life, right? Inside of you is the infinite intelligence that creates worlds, right? It creates babies, it digests your food, it keeps your heart beating, it makes plants grow, it creates an oak tree out of a walnut. This infinite intelligence is essentially the power of God. It's the universal mind. It's already inside of you. So the way that we talk to ourselves, we can use this energy to create anything that it is we want in our life. You control the process of creating wealth and becoming wealthy. I am personally responsible for creating the value that results from all the wealth in my life. I like that because it's like I'm creating more value. This is putting a positive connotation to creating wealth. I'm attracting wealth. And guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm doing, universe? I'm using this wealth to create more value for other people and for myself. This is powerful, right? You're associating in your brain. The more wealth that you create, the more value you could provide. It's amazing. I become wealthy to the degree that I help others become even more wealthy. Let me say that again. I become wealthy to the degree that I help others become even more wealthy. That's what I'm doing with this video, everybody. I hope every single person that watches this video uses these affirmations to completely change your own life. I want everybody to be wealthy. There is more than enough to go around. I become wealthy to the degree that I help others become even more wealthy. I hope you watching this video become more wealthy than I ever will be. Because if I could assist in this, that is the affirmation that I'm doing here. There's more than enough to go around. I create as much value as possible in every situation, whether I'm paid for it or not. Be a creator of value and the money will follow. So every situation that you have, provide as much value as you possibly can, whether you're paid for it or not. Trust me, the money will follow, right? But focus on the value that you're creating and focus on helping other people. The money will follow every single time. You will get paid to the degree of value that you create for yourself and other people. And the more value you can bring, whether you're paid for it or not, always be adding value. That is actually my email is always add value, right? So yes, I create as much value as possible. I create as much value as possible, whether I'm paid for it or not. I become more attractive to wealthy and healthy people by displaying my inner qualities. The number one regret that people have when they're on their deathbed is they wish they would have been themselves. I wish I would have lived my truth. I wish I would have shown my inner qualities. It's very easy for us to get dialed into some kind of group or something where, you just start not be yourself because you want to fit in, right? Be yourself, display your inner qualities, and healthy and wealthy people are attracted to the real you. Trust me, be yourself. No matter what quirks you have, I have more quirks than everybody. Everybody, I'm a weirdo. You should see me. I'm in our real estate office right now. I'm running around handing out positive affirmations. This is stuff that I'm doing. I'm handing out prayers. I'm focusing on our mindset. It's not normal. If it was normal, 98%, 99% of people wouldn't be broke. This is what the 1% do. They work on themselves and work on their mind. I appreciate every challenge and setback as an essential lesson in my development creating wealth. I appreciate every challenge and setback as an essential lesson in my development creating wealth. There's going to be setbacks. Come on, there's no straight line to the top here. But every single time we stumble, it is not a fall. Every time we slip, it's not a fall. It's just a temporary setback, okay? This is what you need to get into your mind. Everything is either a blessing or a blessing in disguise. The universal mind that is inside all of us is always working in our favor. That's why it's either a blessing or a blessing in disguise. Every challenge and setback is an essential lesson in your development creating wealth, right? And that's going to keep you prevent you from giving up or quitting. There's no quitting here. There's going to be temporary setbacks. All you do is readjust your plan and continue to move forward. And finally, money and wealth are forever circulating freely through my life, and there is always a divine surplus. That makes me feel good about giving. Everybody, let it circulate through your life. Let's give more, right? Find opportunities that you believe in. It's most beneficial when you give to something you really believe in. We were at Mark Evans' event up in Cleveland this past week, and this guy spoke, and he was speaking on stuff that I really resonated with me. And he had a fund he was raising money for. I donated to that because I felt it in my heart. Right. Another thing that I feel good about giving to is the Ronald McDonald House. They saved my baby's lives, everybody. I got two babies that were in the NICU. They didn't save the hospital saved my baby's lives, but we were in the hospital for 5.5 months. The Ronald McDonald House was feeding us. They provide bedrooms if you want to take a little nap, if you want to spend the night. The Ronald McDonald House is something that's dear to me. So I'm okay giving to it, right? It makes me feel good, but let the money circulate through your life. There's always more coming. And believe me, you don't feel like you need to hold on to what you're manifesting. Let it flow through you. There's plenty to go around. So money and wealth are forever circulating freely through my life, and there is always a divine surplus. Everybody, let's make it a great freaking day. Feel free to hit me up anytime. I'm here for you if you just need to talk, if you have an idea you want to share, or if you have a connection that you need that I might be able to help you with. By all means, I am a servant to the community. Let me help you in any way I possibly can. Feel free to hit me up if you'd be interested in coming to one of our paid workshops where we sink in, show you our entire business, help you set up your entire business. It's money well invested on your end. I'd be happy to send you a link. The next one is later this month, on the 28th and 29th. We got a bunch of people coming in from all over the country, and this is what we're up to, everybody. We're building wealth in real estate, and it all starts from within. And hey, birds of a feather flock together. Be around positive people. I'd love the opportunity to meet you one day, and we'll see you on the next video.